In Creo Parametric, you can create ECAD areas, which essentially are cosmetic features that allow you to identify where electrical components, routing, and vias should and should not be. Let's take a look at how to create them. Here I am in an electrical board assembly. I want to create some of these different ECAD areas in my board part, so I will select it, and then from the mini toolbar I can choose to activate the component, which is like working on the component in its own separate window, but I have the advantage of seeing all the electrical components that have already been placed. In order to create an ECAD area, you go to the engineering drop-down menu, and here we have ECAD Area. And when I go there, you have a drop-down set of icons where you can choose what kind you want to make. Here we have place restriction, route restriction, and via restriction. There are a couple other options in here like flexible restriction and user-defined restriction, which are grayed out because those require the ECAD license and they require you to be in an ECAD assembly. Even though this assembly has electrical components, it is not an ECAD assembly. Let me cancel out of here quickly to show you what I mean by that. If I go to the new icon and create an assembly, over on the right you have a variety of different subtypes. Here you can see the ECAD subtype at the bottom, and it's grayed out because, again, I don't have the license. Let me cancel out of creating a new assembly. Also, if you go to the Applications menu, here we have ECAD Collaboration, which again for me is grayed out because I don't have that. But no problem, let's go back to the Model tab and to the Engineering Overflow, then go to ECAD Area. And I will start by creating some place restrictions. And you have three different types. You can create a keep in area, or a keep out area, or a region. Let's take a look at keep in. And so keep in, that's where you say, hey, this is where I want components to go. And you need to define a sketch. I will click on the define button, and then let me sketch on a surface. And I'll click on the sketch button to go into sketch mode. And to keep this simple, I'm just going to sketch a rectangle. I'm not going to bother to modify the dimensions. Let's hit the check mark to get out of sketch mode. And you can see the region that is created. I like to turn on hatching. Also, you might want to use different colors to indicate different areas. And so maybe I'll use the default color in order to indicate my keep in regions. Be aware that if you are creating these different place restrictions, you are allowed to do this as a 3D volume. So let's choose 3D volume. I'll do it on one side only, and you can use the drag handle to control the depth. I can say let's use a depth of 20 for this, and then hit the check mark. And in that way, we've created a keep in region. Let me expand the junction box in the model tree. Here you can see the feature listed in here. Let's take a look at creating a keep out region. I'll go to engineering, ECAD area, and then let's go to, we're still in place restriction. Let's change keep in to keep out. And then for the placement, let me define my sketch on this surface. You'll notice that just picking a surface will get you right into sketch mode. I'll use the right mouse button in order to define another rectangle, and let's make it about over here. And then I will use the right mouse button to get to the check mark to exit out of sketch mode. And once again, we can do this as a 3D volume. And instead of one side only, let's do two sides symmetrical. I'll grab the drag handle. You can see as I move this how the depth changes on both sides. Let's change this value to 30. And so again, this allows me to identify where I don't want people to put stuff. And let's hit the check mark. And these look like solids, but they are just volumes. Let's create a cross section real quick in order to show that. Let me go back to the top level of the assembly and activate it so I can go to view. And let's do a section. And I think I want one along the Z direction. Yep, that's good. And as I drag this out and we start getting to where the keep in region is, you can see that it is hollow on the inside. Similarly, once we get to the keep out region, it is hollow on the inside as well. I might as well keep this cross section around. Let me call it A, hit the check mark, and then let's deactivate it so that we no longer see it. For the other kind of place restriction, let's once again activate the board part, and then go to Engineering, ECAD Area, and let's change the condition from keep in to a region. And the region is used to identify where you have similar components put together. So let me choose Define. I'm going to sketch on this surface. And the only reason I'm doing it the slow method is I want to make sure that I'm picking this surface as my orientation reference plane, just to make sure that I'm going to get a sketch reference on there, so that when I go to sketch my rectangle, I can lock right into there. And then let's drag it out over here. And maybe in this situation, I do want to create some different dimensions. Let me go to the dimension tool, and I'll dimension from this line to that entity, and then right mouse click, and that way I can say, hey, this should be a value of 5. And by using it in this way, I can make it so that if the location of the components changes, well, then my region will automatically update. Let's change that to a value of 5, and once again, make some different values in here. Maybe that one's only going to be 2.5 because of the proximity to the hole. That's good. Let's hit the check mark. And there we have our place restriction of the region type. If I go to the Options tab, you'll notice that 3D volume is grayed out for this one. Let me turn on the display of hatching. And maybe for these ones, I want to have these in a nice, let's use the color black. And hit the check mark. And when I deselect, you can see that the color is used for the appearance of the sketch. So those are the place restrictions. Let's go to the engineering dropdown and then choose ECAD Area and change the type from place restriction to a route restriction. And once again, you have your choices of keep in and keep out for this one. I will just create one of them. Let's do a keep in region, and let's pick this surface to sketch on. And once again, I'll just do a simple rectangle, and let's say that I want a route area. Yeah, let's make it about over there. Yeah, I'm intersecting a component. Let's just drag it a little bit and then hit the check mark. For the sake of this demonstration, I am not going to modify the dimensions, but I do like to have the hatching. And for the color of this one, let's use a nice bright red color, and then we can hit the check mark. And there you can see that we have our route outline created. Again, you can create a keep out, but it's the same method as this one. Let me just edit definition of this one, and if I want this to be a keep out, I can change it to a keep out. And be aware that with both the keep in and keep out for the route restriction, you cannot create a volume. It is just going to be 2D. Let me hit the check mark, and the actual name of the feature in the model changed. For the last one, let's go to the engineering overflow once more and go to ECAD Area. By the way, if you do this a lot, you might want to move the icon to the main ribbon so you don't have to keep on clicking on the overflow menu. You have the ability to customize the ribbon. Let's change from place restriction to a via restriction. And if you're unfamiliar with a via, it's essentially a hole that goes through the board that allows you to create an electrical, a conductive connection between the top side and the bottom side of the board. And so you can define keep out areas for vias. And so let me just sketch on this surface, and just to be different, let me use a circle from the right mouse button and sketch in our circle area where we don't want any vias. I'm not going to change the dimensions, and then I can right mouse click and hit the check mark. I always like to have hatching, and maybe the color for this one, let's use more of this dark reddish color. and then hit the check mark. And in that way, we have our via Keepout created. And so that's how you can create the various different ECAD areas in order to indicate to yourself and others where your electrical components, your routes, and your vias should or should not be. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more information, please visit www.creowindshield.com. If you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be informed when new videos are uploaded. Thank you very much.